kill people, Labazoo. So do the police. Woo, woo, woo. Guns don't kill people, Labazoo. So do the police. Woo, woo, woo.
Hi, I'm Country and Western Pete, aka Reese from the GLC. These are some other members of the GLC.
Welcome!
Hello. This is the HQ where we're recording our latest album, which might be called Asbo for Life or something. This is where we do most of our work. There's a drawing of Mystical, who's not here, he's going to buy paint. There's a lovely drawing of him as a cock, yeah, look at this, you can see it. Prop special.
Ed is a cheese helmet.
We'll have a chat with him later. Anyway, so this is where the magic happens. This is where we write most of the songs originally on the Bee Gees rhythm machine. Amazing. Anyway, yeah, getting back to it, this is where some of the other magic happens and where we do all the music production stuff, and this is where my computer lives. Anyway, so this is it. We're gonna do what's known as a tune, what we're doing for our new album, and we're gonna play a bit of it, and then we're gonna tell you some stuff about it, because that's what basically I was told I got to do for one of these things. Very, very popular. This is Logic 6.4, right? 6.4. Apparently, don't know what it means. It's me singing, like a shorts. Anyway, so it goes on for a bit like that, and there's lots of different parts to this. It's brilliant. It's really good. What it is, don't know if you can hear me. Hello. What it is, the main part is this. Hang on a minute, I got it on loop. Bloody ridiculous. That's the guitar. I did that on this. This is a Les Battersby, right? Very expensive, gold, like the band. Don't know what that says, Othello or something. So I did it on this, right? Looped it up, changed the speed, because originally the speed was like, it was too slow, so I sped it up. And then I sampled it and I looped it up, and then mixed it down into this long one here. That's this one. It's on solo at the moment, look. So that's exciting, it's really good, it's got a great sound, put a bit of EQ on it, a bit of compression. This is, that's the compressor there. I don't know what it is. I had another one, but it stopped working. Don't know, I pressed the wrong button on it or something. Basically, it was a bit dodgy, I think. I got it off my mate Dave, and you had to keep typing in a code every couple of days. I think I put the wrong code in. Doesn't work anymore. Anyway, but this one's just as good, if not and or better. Very good. It's got auto gain on it though. Don't know what that does, really. Don't know what it's for. Anyway, so that's the guitar, very exciting. The other thing is the rhythm, right? That's the next thing that comes with it. We've got two sections for rhythm. Two. One is the live drums from over here. So there's the live drums, which are these bits here, which sound like this. You'll notice there's no kick drum. Difficult to record kick drum in small studio. Need defensive compression. Haven't got it. Don't bother with it. So I can put kick drums in from all this, you know, all that. So I did that. A lot of compression on that. Compress the out of it. EQ, important with your snare. 200 hertz. Oosh. A lot of fuzz. Oosh. It's good, that is. Watch out for that. If you're lucky, you can go to a library or you can go online nowadays. Get all this information on how to EQ stuff. It's brilliant. Some people say, oh, Reese from the GLC, how do you EQ stuff? What's it all about? I say, look online, you EQ, learn to EQ, learn everything. Right, okay, here we go. Done that there, that's brilliant. That was, took me ages, that did. Took about a fortnight just to get the sound right on that, because that's what's important. Getting your drum sound correct. First thing in the studio, get your drum sound. Obviously I did the guitar first, we won't talk about that. Down the bottom here, this, other drums. See, these are studio thing drums. Programming them in off one of these. A lot of fun. It's a bit actually. The keys keep getting stuck. It's like, like. Oh, they're in London somewhere. Anyway, so they're quite good. Basically, it's the same sort of thing. EQ compression, same thing. Compression on all the drums. You know, just get them in a mix, all that sort of thing. What I'd probably do with those drums is bust them off as well. Everything gets compartmentalised and bust off individually, so you've got more control, Gavin, because it's all about control and having options. What the hell is this? That's the bass. Right, what I've done with the bass is I've done two things with the bass. I've got a high bass with a bit of like distortion on it, that's the light actually, I just got a high bass, I haven't even done anything to it yet. So that's exciting, because this is all work in progress. The thing is, with making music, it's often work in progress all the time until you just get bored of it and say, who's that at the door? Is it Wayne Coyne?
Wayne Coyne for a flame,
Who's at the door? Is that the Hussein?
Hey!
Hiya!
What are you doing, Dad?
I turned up, sorry I'm late. Alright, love.
You're supposed to be going to Liverpool.
I know. I'm lost.
You're supposed to be going to Liverpool.
I know.
What have you done? What are you doing?
The car's broken down, sort of. I've lost my computer. It's supposed to be up there, and I don't understand.
Where's your computer?
Where is it? It's not even here, is it?
Oh, this is the thing, this is what happens with Laptop Club. They come around here, Laptop Central.
Check us out upstairs.
Is it under the thing?
Have a look under the sofa. What's this? That's a tie.
Anyway, back to it. It's nuts around here. Woo, crazy. Anyway, so yeah, so I've got bass there. I've got two types of bass in this. I've got the high bass and the low bass, which is usually some sort of sub bass thing. Probably can't even hear it. Just basically moves the air around there, and I keep getting Rizzlers caught in the sub hole things. I don't know what they're called. Anyway, as you may have noticed, I didn't label anything. I don't never label anything. There's no names here of anything. What's the point, really? I don't know. I don't know what the point is. So that comes in there, and there's a few different movements in this tune. Coming into the chorus now. Bit of the old live drums on there, and then singing.
Say yeah, it's where you wanna be. Say yeah,
I'll be in it somewhere.
with me. It was around 4:30, was it 5 o'clock? Walking with my lid, cause I keep it in my sock. It's getting hot, temperature's rising.
That's nothing.
Fahrenheit.
I'll tell you what this is now, right? This is your side chain input thing, right? I haven't been taking drugs on it. What it is, that's a kick drum, but I mute it off here, I turn it down so you can't hear it or something, and then I put a side chain compressor on other instruments so they sound like they're going up and down in the mix. And oosh! It gives it that sound, it's brilliant. You can't hear it now. You can hear it somewhere. Kick drum there. So these are the buses now, right? Buses. Sounds stupid if you're getting into this stuff. What the hell is a bus? What it is, it's a way of moving stuff over to other places by pressing buttons or doing stuff. And you can do all sorts of things with them. Really, really useful. So that's one set of drums.
If you wanna come with me.
That's one load of bits of chorus on there. That's maggots, group vocals together.
Say yeah.
So
Put your
basically,
hands in the air. Big up the tree.
these vocals here, what he's got there, I put them all together, and you might have one louder than the other, then you might take some of the bottom end off some of the other ones individually, group them over together, and then you can do a master EQ on them just to make sure it's all clean with this channel EQ, that's what it's called. And then another bit of compression, not too heavy, probably a bit heavier than it needs to be though. And then the old gold verb, got a couple of reverbs, don't know really, just put them on, have a listen, like, you know, whichever one sounds nice, because that's what it's all about. At the end of the day is making it sound nice and all fit together. So that's a lot of fun with that. And then we press 1, goes back to that screen.
Before it's done, up a day. It's getting hot and the temperature's rising.
There you are.
Mr. Fahrenheit, going for it tonight.
See you, Adam. Well, you should get your laptop.
Got my laptop now. I put it under the stage when I was drunk last night. That's what it's about.
Tell your mother.
Got a Liverpool now. Got a Liverpool soon later, lads.
Right.
Gotta go off. Yes.
Anyway, so we're getting towards the end of the tune now. What I've done here, cleverly, is I put in some claps, what I did, and I just did one pass of claps, and I doubled them up, so it sounds like there's loads of them. Sounds really. But then, also, got further instrumentation towards the end. That's the bass again. See, that's why you should label stuff. What's this? Whoa, rave! Yeah? Did that for you. So I know you like slip mat. So that's fun. Anyway, what it is, I'm just going to tell you a little bit of this. This is, what was it again? Logic 6.4, right? I haven't upgraded to the next one because I don't know anything about it. Someone said it's really good and you can do all sorts of things, but I don't know anything about it. I should. It's probably someone in there will be telling me that that's what I should be doing. So I'm going to be reading this now and it's going to tell me whether I should upgrade or not. But what it was, before this, Logic, right, I used to use Cakewalk back in the day on PC, which was pretty good, but I think that computer's now in my dad's garage and Spider's living it. And before that I used Cubase on some sort of old Atari thing. And what was amazing about that was what they said, that it had human error, and that's why the beats sounded so good. Basically, at the timing. Rubbish. But yeah, I used to love that. Anyway, back to this. What it is, we got here rave sound somewhere. Let's have a look at this. Oh, hang on, look. See, it's rave sound coming up now. Look, here we go. Rave sound. That's it now. That's the noise of rave, right? It's an Albino 2 thing. Albino 2, made by Rob Pappen, right? He's massive in Italy, on the Italian dance scene. He did all them songs. Alex Party, he was his mate. And what it is, I've used dance lead, detune lead 1. So that shows how far I got into the banks, the memory banks, to go through them to get that rave sound. To be honest with you, one rave, you've heard one rave sound, you've heard them all. Big up to SL2 though. Isn't that? Brilliant though, very, very useful thing this, Albino 2. It's better than Albino 1, it's an Albino 1. Right, it's got all sorts of dance leads in it, it's got a filter somewhere up here, which you can use with that, which is amazing, but you can spend all f***ing day doing it, just all day. Anyway, and then it's got these things here, these are amazing. I don't know if you know about these are some things that some people have heard about, other people haven't. Attack, decay, satin, fade and release. Or is it relapse? Release. And these things control the noise of the sound, make it go different, and it's like taking drugs again. So watch out for that, Albino 2. If you haven't got it already, get one for your birthday, get your grand to buy you one, because you can probably get them from Game or somewhere like that, one of those software shops. Or, probably in here. Anyway, can I have the money now? This one up here though, this is my favourite bit, but you can't hear it, it's difficult to do this. This is the bass thing though. What we got on this is a bit crusher, okay? Makes it sound nuts. It's like you've taken drugs or something. Probably you're stuck in a K-hole or something, you know? Or PCPs or something. You rip your face off or something. That's pretty good. I like that a lot. And I've got 2 compressors on there, because one of the compressors there has got the side chain input from bus 13, which is being bussed off from down there, which is a kick drum, which gives it that wicky-wacky effect. But it's difficult to explain that without going to the other bus and stuff, because it busses off and it won't do it unless the other thing's playing. But when it's soloed, it won't do it because it's not playing. Anyway, so it's a great song. And this is the end. Well, just play this bit of Maggot here. This is wicked, right? You got to check Maggot out. This bit, I don't know if you can see this bit here. That's all Maggot, and this bit isn't quite as much Maggot. And there's a bit more Maggot there. Check out the singing that he does.
Temperatures rise, here we go. Mr. Fahrenheit going for it tonight. You've seen it all and it starts surprising. And when man quiet and get my rose so high, say yeah.
Yeah, it's good that. It's Mr. Fahrenheit Maggot singing. Anyway, thanks for listening to all of this stuff. Sorry. What it is, if you can't do all of this stuff, and you find it really difficult and you don't understand it, well, I've tried my masterclass and it's too much for you. Give it all up and learn how to do sign language and help benefit your local community.